The cast and guests of Inside IOST do not intend to convey investment or financial advice. Please do your own research before choosing to buy or sell any digital assets or cryptocurrencies. All right, folks, welcome back. It is that time of the week. Once again, Inside IOST, we are the first and the best source for all your information going on in the IOST ecosystem. All the news, all the happenings, all the pumps, all the dumps, all the great things that are going on around town. I'm here with Peter K in the studio. Pete?
You know, there's something great going around that's not exactly around town for you. That's IOST New York.
Boom!
Happening Thursday, which is, I guess, one day from when this will
tomorrow,
go out.
yeah.
Tomorrow. If you're in New York City, come and join us at the Winslow Gin House. Of course, I chose it. You know my love for gin.
See, I was going to ask you why you chose it, and then I tried putting the pieces together. I know you like gin.
But they also have beer. So if you're not really a gin person, which I understand, it is pretty specific taste, then come out to the Winslow Gin House and Eatery. I think it's in Midtown.
Perfect.
On the west side, east side, and just come out at 6:30 p.m. and we're going to be talking about IOST. We're going to be hanging out with some people.
Yeah, we got all kinds of signups already. So if you're interested, come out, meet some people, and Peter's going to be drinking gin. It's a very cultured taste.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably be drinking whiskey. Do they have whiskey there?
I think so. I think I saw shots of some whiskey, like some dusty old bottles back in the corner.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Cobwebs. I mean, come on, whiskey's better with cobwebs. You know that.
True. Yeah, it ages in the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this reminds me of the last time we were in New York. We actually converted a guy to Bitcoin, the bartender there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember his name?
Greg.
It's
Greg.
Yeah.
He was down at Ward 3. This
Ward
great
3.
bar. It's down by World Trade Center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And amazing place. We sent him some Bitcoin. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should go. You know, I should go look at his wallet.
Yeah,
and see if there's been any activity.
We should. Probably not. He probably immediately figured out how to off ramp.
I got a $15 tip. By the time I sold it, it was $14. I'm never buying this Bitcoin stuff.
Right. Well, anyway, speaking of Bitcoin, it has been the hottest girl at the dance, the prom queen for quite some time, and these past couple months, it's really been driving the entire market. I think it went from like 6K to 11K in 15 days or something.
And it went
wild.
from 32 to 6 in not all that much time at all.
Right.
In fact, there's a period of time where, like, if you got into Bitcoin around the 3200s, now you would be, like, the percentage gain is more than any time in Bitcoin's history.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like, for that same window.
For that window of time, yeah.
And, I mean, I know that's kind of faking the numbers to make it seem like, hey, it hasn't ever been that bad. You know, nobody's been underwater.
Yeah.
But that's true. And so it's been a good idea to buy Bitcoin. In fact, months ago, when it was 5,000, 6,000 or something, it was starting to come up, you would have been above water even if you had started buying at the top every week. Through the bear market.
Right.
And, so hopefully some people out there that got in late and are feeling the pain, we're feeling the pain through 2018. Maybe you barely didn't sell out. Hopefully now you're seeing a little bit of green. Maybe you're about to break even. And the decision, I guess, is, do I sell now that I break even?
Right.
Or do I hold on?
Right. Well,
I think you know our opinion, but we're not going to state it because our lawyers are over there waving their hands.
Don't worry, nothing said here is legal advice or financial advice or investment advice. Don't worry, room full of lawyers. We're going to take it easy with the investment advice. We've been advised by our counsel that we're too smart. They don't want the smartest guys in the room to give away too much advice, so I'll stop talking because I was never the smartest guy in the room. But anyway, it does beg the question then, because a lot of people out there are asking, when is alt season going to come in IOST? This is an IOST show. When can we look forward to an alt run? And again, not investment advice, but what are your thoughts on that? What have you seen in the past?
Oh, man, it's back and forth for me. Sometimes I think we're going to have just gradual growth along with Bitcoin. Sometimes I think there might be an alt run. It really depends on new people. Like, tell your friends. I mean, it depends on new people coming into crypto, because the pattern we've seen before, I'm not saying it won't repeat or will repeat, is that people find out about Bitcoin, they get on Coinbase or whatever, and they say, oh, hey, there's all these other cryptos. Initially, they probably say, oh, hey, there's another Bitcoin. Peter McCormick, Cheers. But they get on, they see there's all these other cryptos, and they start to put some of their Bitcoin into those other cryptos. But with institutions as a player now, I'm not sure that they're so enthusiastic about doing that.
Right.
You know, they just got convinced to get into Bitcoin after 6 years of hearing about it.
Right.
I don't know that they're going to be like, all right, now that we've put our hedge fund, now that we've got our pension fund or whatever in Bitcoin, we're going to go ahead and flip it into IOST.
Yeah.
So I'd caution everybody to not just assume. Don't mortgage your house yet.
Right.
Man, it's the financial advice today.
No financial advice. No financial advice.
But no, I think it's safe to say this is financial advice. Don't ever invest more than you can afford to lose.
Right.
In anything.
Right.
I'm confident.
I think that's good advice. If we're going to give any advice, it's interesting because I was just watching a video before we started today's show, and it was talking about where was Bitcoin's dominance before the alt season of 2017 and after. And Bitcoin dominance was up to like 80% before alt started running. And I don't know what is it at now? Do you know lately? I haven't checked it in a while.
It's pushing 60.
It's pushing 60. So you could have to wait until it's even over 60, over 70.
It's 60.1%.
See, you're on the ball. And it's funny because throughout this year we've seen IOST has been. It hasn't really reacted so much to Bitcoin price, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like the only alt yesterday that was up.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was like Neo was also up.
Yeah,
but over the day, Bitcoin kind of pushed up a little bit, just like 0.4%. Everything else was down a little bit,
right?
Even though it was massively up from a week ago.
Yeah,
and then iOS2 started to surge. That's because we're still in the category of mid caps, I think, where you have your BTC and then you have your majors like Ethereum and Monero and I guess Tron, things like that.
Yeah, Tron's top 10 now.
And they often, is it?
Yeah. At least that's what Justin Sun was saying as of yesterday. So
yeah, tackled Cardano.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of products. Anyway, it's the majors move a lot of times in concert, but then there's mid caps which perform often differently, and we're still kind of in the mid caps. We're not a small cap, but still kind of in the mid caps. I think we're 59.
59, yeah. We were up in the 30s at one point. There was the mainnet launch, and then April was a really nice big run up, and then I think kind of I don't know, maybe the markets adjusted to people realizing that there was about to be these rewards paid out, and then it tapered off the price, and now I think, and I could be wrong, but I thought I saw like a new announcement about buybacks for IOST once again, which some people in the community weren't very happy about, actually. IOST Africa, big shout out to you out there. I know you are always making waves in the communities. I kind of love it because it's better than everybody just steering clear and not being afraid to stir up the pot a little bit.
It's better than just an echo chamber.
Right,
yeah.
right. Yeah. I don't mind the FUD. So we run the IOST price channel as well. And for anyone out there that watches the show, if you're not in the IOST price channel, go check it out. It's pretty much no holds barred. I don't care what is said in there. And every day it's like there'll be 4 or 5 people that are just fudding nonstop, can't wait to get out of their bags. And then there's 4 or 5 people that are just like, well, go ahead and sell. We can't wait. We need people like you to sell. We need you to get out of here. And then it just gets to the point where it's like, all right, like it's just like a battle of like people personal attacking each other. And I just let it go. I like it.
Yeah, I don't feel like people who have been in the space for more than like a couple of years will do that.
Right.
We'll like hear the news and be like, hop on the price channel and be like, oh no, what's going on? And I know that the channel loves that, but that kind of impatient, like, what's the news? Why the dump? Like, there's none of that. There's no correlation. I can't stand that.
There. Like, why aren't we pumping? Or like, why did we dump? And it's like, because more people sold than bought today? I don't know. Like, what do you want? How are we supposed to know?
And they act like sometimes this project must have some kind of flaw that was discovered or something.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas usually you can screenshot, maybe you can't screenshot Bitcoin, but you can screenshot like the mid caps around IOST and say everybody's experiencing this right now.
Right, right.
We're still part of a category. There's still a lot of correlation.
Yeah. And we're still, would you agree we're a relatively small fish in a large pond?
Yeah.
Or a mid-sized fish, I guess.
That's why a lot of the community sees opportunity here.
Right.
Right. But we're definitely a mid-sized fish at this time, yeah.
Yeah. What did I want to bring up? Oh, You know what I would love to see, and I've been trying to sort of like wish this into existence, meme this into existence, is a global hackathon for IOST.
Online, a global online hackathon.
Maybe online or maybe in person, do like an event here and there. I know there's a bunch of money that's been poured into Singapore. They want to see projects come out of Singapore.
Oh,
You
so
could do an
like
event there.
we do like semi-final hackathons in certain cities,
Yeah.
preliminaries,
Yeah.
and then we have a final.
That would be
That's
cool.
not in South Africa because that's really hard to get to.
That's extremely hard to get to. For anyone that doesn't know what Pete's talking about, EOS did theirs they did their finals in South Africa.
No, I thought that was great that there was a final in Africa.
Yeah.
But
South Africa is pretty hard to get to.
it is pretty hard to get to.
Yeah. But there is all this money coming into Singapore, and we saw a couple hackathons last year and maybe at the beginning of this year. Maybe they were smaller scale, but if these people are willing to give out grants for companies to move over into Singapore, they're willing to put all this investment money. Why don't we just all like get together and actually get some excitement around the community? Because right now it's seeming like you've got people that are really gung-ho on IOST in certain parts of the world, especially China. And then you've got some people playing on the East Coast and then in Europe. And we've got Callister and IOST Toronto up in Canada. But I would love to see all these people come together and really, kind of get some talent together, get some devs together, maybe attract some new devs. Because the EOS hackathon was really, and I know we always talk about EOS on the show, so people are probably sick of hearing it, but that's what really blew me away was seeing all the devs and all the people in the community together in one place and seeing the awesome projects that came out of that. That's what really gins up excitement. And we've got people in New York for this event. Maybe Singapore could be the first event, and then depending on our turnout for Thursday night, for tomorrow night, we could say, hey, New York's a great spot to do another hackathon.
Yeah, I think that would be excellent. In fact, let's plan on investigating that.
Let's plan on it. So if you're out there, if you're watching the show, first of all, you should be smashing that like. I think, I can't remember the commenter, Nora Perez. Mm-hmm. It's a guy that uses his wife's account. Big shout out to you guys. Smash the like button. And then leave a comment. Let us know, what would you think of an EOS hackathon? What would you think of an IOST hackathon? And where's a good city to do it? Maybe doing it online is the solution, though. Because they're a little bit easier, I guess, right? But you need prize money.
Yeah, you definitely need prize money.
Yeah.
We'll have to speak to...
We'll have to speak to those big investors that are over there standing next to our attorneys.
Yeah, right. we're using our contribution rewards are explicitly going to developing some new products, which
right.
We've mentioned those before. I won't go into detail on that yet, more detail. But that would be an interesting use as well. Maybe we could team up with some nodes. Maybe we could ask the foundation,
right?
Hey, you guys should sponsor a hackathon.
Why not? Ask some of these private investors that are talking about, there's been so much private capital investment opportunities announced for dApps and stuff like that. I would love to see them put some money into like getting people together in person, just seeing what's up. And, it doesn't have to be like a overnight get everyone together in the same place. It could be like an online thing where it's like, here's the problem. What in your opinion right now is the biggest problem with IOST? What do they need? What is it, like a real functional dApp outside of gaming? Then propose that problem in a paragraph to all the devs out there. Have them submit a team, a team of 4 or 5 or 2 or whatever, one-man band, and then give them a month. And then after a month, submit your code, and maybe the finalists go to one place. Just something to, I don't know, gin up the excitement and get people involved with each other again,
Yeah. I think a more specific problem is a good idea. You remember how much time we spent at the EOS hackathon just puzzling over the problem that was given.
Right.
Which was something like drive value back to users in a way that's decentralized.
Yeah.
With community focus and social impact. And we're like, it was great, and lots of ideas came out of it, but there's also value to a more specific problem.
Right.
I think that would be something that we could do.
A specific problem that's a real issue that you can solve for the broader ecosystem, and giving people a month to look at the problem instead of just, all right, don't sleep for 48 hours and have fun flying to the West Coast, not sleeping for 48 hours and flying back, and and then half the time you're networking, you're screwing around. I'm outside, nervous because I got to go on stage in front of investors and like had to go to the bar and eat a chicken sandwich. And there's not enough time to like actually put full thought into the idea. And I commend the amount of projects that came out of it. They're amazing that they were able to pull off what they did. And I think the same thing could happen with IOST. So Jimmy Foundation members, I know you watch the show. I'm going to meme this into existence.
Oh.
I'm going to like just speculate on it until it actually happens. That's my plan. So
sounds like a good plan. All right, let's check out before we're getting out of time here. Let's check out Pure Wallet.
Pure Wallet.
I'm going to throw up a screen recording here.
There we go.
3, 2, 1. Why doesn't it just start recording? All right. So this is iOS. Pure Wallet's out. It's a pure, whatever that means, multi-chain wallet.
And this
that
is
sounds
the
like
newest.
the opposite of pure.
This is the new. Well, yeah, that is true. It's a bit of a paradox there.
Yeah, this is IOST is on this wallet. There's Bitcoin Cash, and there's Ethereum, as far as I know.
The user interface is very nice looking, though.
Well, so far we haven't seen it yet. Oh, look at this. There's like little. Oh, there's IOST there. I wonder if IOST is integrated already. There's Ethereum in these little icons here. Anyway, yeah, I do like it very much. Here we go. Let's create a wallet. I got to accept the terms of service, which were last updated August 2018. All right, I'm going to call this sample wallet, and let's go ahead and enter a password. It's going to be obvious to everybody. So tester. Oops, can't type tester. Tester. I never use that password anywhere. Please back up offline. Your seed words is equal to bank card number. Once lost, assets will be in a very dangerous state.
Wow.
That's a great way to say that. Online preservation means that your assets are in danger of being stolen. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, so let's hit back up.
I do like how they do the comparison to these are like your bank card numbers.
Yeah. And here we go. Please ensure the safety of the surrounding environment, such as no camera monitoring. Boy, good OPSEC all around here.
Good thing we don't have any cameras running or nobody's looking over your shoulder at you doing this demo.
All right, so here are the seed words. Guys, don't use these seed words and then like send funds to your wallet because these are public. All right, moral whisper lamp. All right, that's a moral whisper for you there. Don't do that. Okay, copied next. Oh, crap. I got to click the seed words in order. Hang on. I'm going to memorize them on the air. Moral, whisper, lamp, palace, switch, sketch, mistake, Foster brass, small bubble iron. All right. Moral, whisper, lamp, palace, switch, sketch, mistake, Foster, brass. Oh, crap. Sketch? Oh, no.
No, it wasn't sketch. I thought it was
switch, sketch, mistake. Oh, no. What is it?
I don't know.
Foster, brass.
I was amazed that you're
iron.
even trying this. I heard palace at one
Yeah.
time. You got it?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
You're over there casting shade. You're like, I'm surprised you're even trying it. All right. You know how I do it. And this is a good way to remember your seeds in general. Like if you ever want to memorize them, is just like make them a story. Like I imagined... I know Moral Whispers a little, but I already said that.
That could be the name
right?
of the book, though.
Right, so there was
Moral Whisper.
There was a lamp in a palace, and the guy was switching it because he had to like do a sketch, and then there's like so I've made it a story, and I wasn't certain of it, but yeah,
you figured
there
out
was a little bit of luck. I didn't remember
there's like
small at all.
There's like world championship memorization stuff like that.
I do know that, and that's how people memorize decks of cards so fast. They have like a story for each, or they have a place they walk through in their mind, and they put the card there, and like it affects something. Yeah. So they like have a pattern. That's what Sherlock Holmes did.
That's crazy.
So
I can't believe you just did that.
It was only 12. Let's do 24 next time. All right. So we got Bitcoin SV. IOST says uncreated, which I guess means I need to tap that. Create IOST account.
Now is it going to allow you to create an account for free?
Yeah, look,
this is huge, people.
It says the fee is normally 17 point whatever IOST, but it's paid by Pure Wallet.
Nice.
Spam with bots.
Yeah. No, don't.
There might
not
be,
investment advice.
There might be protection, and also, I mean, you have to go through all that stuff. So, all right, let's just create a speed account here. We're going to call it Tester 55655. Sure. All right, submit. Boy, this is great. So I can have it's another wallet opportunity to have Ethereum. I guess they're implementing EOS soon. I don't know. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Put the puzzle piece.
Put the puzzle piece. How human are you?
Nice. Very
All right.
human.
All right. That was the hardest challenge yet. Okay, it says you can refresh the homepage in 5 minutes to see the creation. A hardware device can create an account once for free. So yeah, there's an option for you. We'll maybe check out how it's used, if it's anything unique next time.
We're not endorsing Pure Wallet yet. We're just showing you the sign-up process.
Right.
That way we can link to this video because we get a bunch of people that don't know how to sign up for Token Pocket, and we link to that. That's actually our most viewed video is Token Pocket.
Yeah, I believe it.
So hopefully this Pure Wallet one will be another viewed video. But all of our attorneys are here. We've got Fortune 500 CEOs and presidents here because we've got a huge meeting that's coming up in exactly 6 minutes. So I'm sorry, folks, but we have to run. Pete, do you have anything else for the folks at home?
Tech development is still continuing. Yeah, we're working on scalability, it looks like. And that's what I have. I'm looking at the tech update that was released. You know what I want to see, though? I want to see some information on governance.
Yes.
Any information on governance would be nice.
I swear to God, we could do a whole show on speculating about governance. We should do that when we're not so pressed for time. And, you know, I heard that you and Josh did a great job on the episode last week, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was actually taken down. It was so good.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyway, guys, sorry we were a bit rushed this week. We do have to jump offline. But to everyone out there, I hope you have a great Wednesday night, a great Thursday morning, wherever you are in the world.
Well, everyone's going to be flying or driving to New York City
for the meetup.
To the Winslow Bar and Eatery, 6:30 p.m.
Yes. So we will see you there tomorrow. And for anybody that's not going, I guess we will see you next week.